Project Esther aims to rebrand all critics of Israel and pro-Palestinian protesters as providing material support for terrorism. So that means that anyone who's ever participated in a pro-Palestinian protest at a university, for example, is potentially providing material support and should be fired or deported or otherwise ostracized from what they call open society. And there's not very many Jewish groups involved in this project. There are a few, but the task force that inspired Project Esther was primarily Christian and right-wing organizations.
Democracy Now! Spoke Sunday with Stephanie Fox, the executive director of Jewish Voice for Peace, to ask for her response to what you exposed about Project Esther.
You know, Project Esther was created by the ultra-conservative white Christian nationalists and should be understood as an addendum to Project 2025, which is the Heritage Foundation's plan to remake the U.S. in an ultra-conservative image. It has absolutely nothing to do with Jewish safety, and it is intended solely to destroy the Palestinian liberation movement using tools that can then be used against all communities and movements and democracy itself. So, for example, the targeting of international students like Mahmoud Khalil for abduction and deportation because of their political views is a terrifying attempt to expand already unjust counterterrorism and immigration laws against Palestinian rights movement, immigrant communities, and civil liberties writ large. The Trump administration and groups like the Heritage Foundation think that if they target the groups they believe to be most vulnerable, so Palestinians, anybody who will defend Palestinian human rights, immigrants, trans people, then nobody will stand up and fight back. But this country's fascist turn is not inevitable. If a united coalition can beat back these attacks now, we can destroy the momentum of Trump's broader agenda. And we understand that what justifies that agenda is the same thing justifying US-backed Israeli genocide and ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. We see the twin evils of the cynical use of false accusations of anti-Semitism that ensure the Israeli government can't be held accountable, and also the pervasive and constant racism and dehumanization against Palestinians.